fellas? It's your boy Sean J coming at you live and direct with another one. Today's topic of conversation is how to know if your dreads are for you, guys. How to know if they're for you. We want to start off by first talking about what dreadlocks are. So basically, guys, dreads are strands of hair that are matted to create rope-like strands like this. All matted hair, guys. All matted hair, guys. That's what dreads are. Dreads are just matted hair, matted together, manipulated to look like this. So let's go. Okay. So pros of having dreads. Number one, pros of having dreads. Unique style, guys. You can literally be standing in a crowd. You ain't gonna have the drip on or anything. You don't even need to have the drip on. You don't got nothing special. You know, you may be an average looking person, whatever. You ain't got no drip on. But if you got dreads like mine, or even if you got freeform dreads, guys. Even if you got freeform dreads, you gonna stand out. You gonna stand out, guys. That dreads are alone or unique style. Like, you have that, you're gonna be standing out. People are gonna be staring at your hair. They're like, oh man, look at this dude's hair. Look how long his hair is. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you definitely gonna be standing out. It's a unique style that a lot of people don't have, especially me living here in Salt Lake. Like, I don't see too many dread hairs out here in Salt Lake. I see some every once in a while, but not all the time, guys. Okay, number two, healthy hair. Okay, guys, listen. Dreads are a natural hairstyle, guys. It's a natural hairstyle. You don't need any chemicals. You don't really need too much heat. We do know once you get your hair twisted up, you got to send it underneath the blow dryer to dry the gel that's in your hair, or whatever they use to twist your hair up. But other than that, it's a natural hairstyle. Like, it's a natural hairstyle. It grows from out your hair. It's not like if you're getting a perm or getting hair perm or relax, you use all them chemicals. The chemicals will make your hair thin, and they will make your hair thin and dry and brittle. But it's natural hairstyle. It's a healthy hairstyle as long as you take care of it, guys. Longevity. Number three, longevity. Dreadlocks are a long-term hairstyle, guys. Guys, if you can take care of your dreads for 15, 20 years, they still gonna be in your hair. It's a long-term hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Okay, listen. I don't know what Marley this is. Somebody get down in the comments and tell me which Marley this is. I'm thinking it's Ziggy Marley, but the dude has been growing his dreads for like 20 plus years. I don't know what he's looking like now. I seen this random on social media or something, probably like a couple years back. His dreads are like down to his ankles or something. Like, literally passes behind down to his ankles. I'm like, man, this brother been growing his dreads 20 plus years. I swear that's what he said. He's been growing his joint. If I'm correct, if it's Ziggy Marley. So I know there's more part of the Marley family, but he's been growing his dreads for a very, very long time, guys. So longevity, guys, that's a pro. You take care of your dreads can grow as long as you keep up with the maintenance. And keep them clean, keep them neat, keep them healthy, guys. Your dreads will grow forever. They'll keep growing. Okay, cons of having dreadlocks. Number one, initial commitment. Now, initial commitment, guys. When you're growing your hair out, when you trying to get the dreads, you know, you got to grow your dreads. You got to grow the fro first. That's a commitment. Just getting them lined up. Saving up money, though, just because you're getting the line up. You grow your joint for 6 months. And you get them twisted up. You got to stay twisted up. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep going back and forth to the salon at once a month to get your dreads twisted and maintained. You know what I'm saying? It's that initial commitment, guys. You got to stick in there. Even with the awkward phase, because there is an awkward phase. Some people call it the ugly phase. I like to call it the wild phase. They all basically boil down to the same thing. Your hair, man. I remember when I had a do-rag. You know, I have a do-rag on. My joint. Whoa. All right, we good. Thought somebody was gonna get in a wreck though. My joint. Take the do-rag off. I still have a dread sticking up right there or in the back, like alfalfa, off of Little Rascals. Like alfalfa, man, like crazy, man. That's the awkward stage. That's the awkward phase. Yeah. So that's initial commitment. You gotta have that initial commitment. You gotta be committed, guys. You gotta stay 10 toes down with this journey. Unwanted attention. Number 2, unwanted attention. Okay, unwanted attention, guys. Let me show you this story. I remember when I had dread, like my first pair of dreads, guys. I was on my bike. I remember like it was this. I'm heading to Smith's. It's a nice day outside. Going Smith's, grab up what I wanted, came back out, unlocked my bike, hopped on my bike, and I was riding away. This dude, this cat, and I happened to know who he is, or whatever, through what's that joint called? Through junior high. I knew him in junior high. This nigga, like I knew him in junior high. He was homeless, and when I was riding, I just glanced at him. I think he was homeless. I didn't say anything to him because I didn't know him like that, to be honest with you. But when I rolled past him, it's like, hey man, you know where to get X, Y, and Z at? Do you know where to get some? You know, he was asking me where to get some product. He asked me where to get some meth. I think it was meth or something. I think it was some black or something like that. I'm unfamiliar with all this stuff. Hey man, that's the unwanted attention I didn't want. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was negative attention, because I ain't sold a drug a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? So to get that attention, I didn't like that. But on the flip side, guys, you get a lot. I speak for myself. I get a lot more positive attention than I do negative attention. I'm gonna put it like that, guys. I get a lot more positive attention than I do negative attention. Number 3, time consuming. Process, guys. It's a process, guys. We talking from growing your fro to getting it twisted. It's all a process. It's going to take time. It's very time consuming, guys. You gotta put the effort into it. Going back and forth to the salon. Now that my dreads are like this, guys, man, my appointment may be for what, like 2:30. I'll go in there, for example, I go in there at 2:30, right? And then my lineup, because I get them back to back, so my lineup's at about 3:30. So it gives my loctician an hour to twist me, wash my hair, twist me up, and send me up. You know, listen, I go in because my dreads are mature now; they're longer. Go in there, she washes me, she'll twist me up, and it still ain't enough time to get my hair to dry completely. So she'll put my hair up in a bun, up in a ponytail. I mean, I go get this line up, shape up, clean me up, and then I go back under the dryer for another 30 minutes. So it's time consuming, guys. I join very time consuming. All right, guys, personal considerations. Here are some questions to ask yourself before getting dreads, guys. Lifestyle. Do you have a lifestyle that suits or the upkeep of your dreads? Do you have the right lifestyle? Guys, if you're an Olympic swimmer, if you Michael Phelps up in this mug, you be swimming every day, you probably swimming 3-4 hours a day, dreads aren't for you, man. You ain't gonna get, you know what I'm saying? That's the lifestyle you get. That's a totally different lifestyle that it's not gonna accompany dreads. You gotta. That's why you see all them swimmers with, you know, low cut hair, and they wear them caps on the head when they jump in the water. Yeah, guys, lifestyle. You gotta You ask yourself, is this lifestyle suitable for my dreads? You gotta ask yourself that, guys. Number 2, patience level. Are you patient enough to go through the initial stages? And there's levels to this, guys. There's levels to it. Are you patient enough to go through with it, though, guys? You gotta be patient, guys. You gotta be patient with everything. Nothing happens overnight. Number 3, job environment. Does your job or environment accept or support dreadlocks? Let me show you this story. Like when if you're working for corporate America, I've been hearing this for the longest. For the most part, they're not going to accept dreads. But let me share this story with you though, real quick, guys. I remember I was at the mall, right? And I'm living in Salt Lake. Bro. I'm at the mall. I'm at the food court, about to grab some food with some friends, right? I see 2 brothers, black excellence, right? 2 brothers with dreads, suit and tie. I'm in my head, I'm like, whoa, these guys have dreads and they work for corporate America. They had to work for corporate America. If you seen the suit that I was talking about, the suits. So, okay, yeah, these guys, they had a suitcase and everything. Very, very professional, bro. I think honestly they got a pass because I think they got a pass for the fact that they just, wait one sec, guys. Alright, we good. I think they got a pass for the fact that these guys are very professional. They're good at what they do. That's why they let them have the dreads. The white folk let them have the dreads, but they didn't trip. But you know, some job environments, they're not going to allow you to have dreads. There is something that's new out though, guys. Comment down in the comment section if you heard of the Crown Act. Honestly, the Crown Act. I don't know, somebody passed that bill. I don't know if it was Biden. I can't remember who it was. It was recent, like the past year and a half or so. Called the Crown Act, guys. And basically, it's the act that you can have any hairstyle you want in a job place without anybody discriminating against you. So, I don't know. I just heard of the Crown Act. I didn't get into it, but I heard about it though. I heard about it. Okay, guys. Getting started with dreads, guys. If you decided that dreads are for you, here's how to get started, guys. If you decided, okay, I want dreads, man. I want dreads. I seen what I had to do. Okay, here's how to get started, man. Research. Now, research ain't bad. Research is actually pretty fun. Like when I started, I remember my first pair of dreads years ago. Like research wasn't bad. Like especially, listen, you can do online research. You can Google a bunch of stuff, or you can watch YouTube videos. That's what I did. I just binge watched a bunch of lock videos and I just learned all kinds of stuff. It's fun, bro. The research part is not a bad thing. It's actually pretty fun. Watch a bunch of lock videos and you learn as you go. Number 2, guys, find a professional. Now I live in Salt Lake, so there's not a lot of black folk out here. But trust me, there's more black folk out here than there was 15, 20 years ago. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But luckily I knew people from people who knew people to get dread, to get that, my salon, they had /salon/barbershop, they did dreads. So I started off with that, my very first set of dreads. You can research, you can get online and Google black salons in the city that you're in. Or here's a fun one, guys. If you are out and about, and I still do this to this day, guys. If you're out and about and you see a brother with dreads, you can even go up to a sister. You see a brother with dreads, go up to him, ask him, hey man, I like your dreads. You got the nice cut too. Hey, where can I get my dreads done? Like, where do you get your dreads done at? I still do this to this day. I did it at the gym 3 weeks ago. Maybe not on the dread part, but on the haircut part. I asked a random dude, hey man, where you get your haircut at, bro? Like, you looking sharp, and he told me. And then that's just, it stays in your head. Okay, now here's another salon or barbershop I can go to. If I like having options, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. Options. You gotta have options, guys. You got to. So yeah, that's a good way to do it. Go around, ask people with dreads where they get their dreads done, and then you can start going to where they go to. All right, guys. Number 3 is just patience. Guys, just be patient, guys. You'll get there. This actually happened faster than my first set of dreads. These 3 years and 8-9 months right here, faster than my first set of dreads, because I'm not staring at them in the mirror all day. You dig? I'm not doing all that. But be patient, guys. You'll get there. Don't worry about it. Your hair is growing. Yeah, fellas, that's my video. Like, comment, subscribe. Deuces.